walking over here.
I got shot.
I got shot too.
Opponent took the lead.
It says I got shot by a Cirrus, but I swear it was a shotgun. Alright, so what's our first thought gonna be? I'm not with you.
I don't know.
Perhaps about the supposed leak. That's a truth rocket. Never mind.
That went right through you.
That's a bad omen.
It went right through you.
Yeah, I know. It's like it impaled me from the face and it came out the other end, man. I gotta say. Did not feel good.
The leak.
Zone A lost. The flames are lit, and you are the prey.
Like I'm pretty sure we can both say that it's very possible.
It could be done.
It can be done, if that's the reason as to why things have been tried this past month. Well, not this past month, but this past year round.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
The flames have gone cold.
You're cutting.
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh.
What the fuck?
You cut their momentum. Keep pushing. Opponent claimed Zone A. Zone B captured.
Yeah, just simply in that, like,
claimed Zone C. Opponent claimed Zone
just
C.
to basically be like, okay, like we have to like put out some small stuff so that we could put out something big again, since they've lost resources. That would suck. But at the same time, I'd be like, it's not the worst case scenario.
Zavala talks about.
It had already blown
Zone
up.
B lost.
What the fuck?
And like that, their lead grows.
Bro, a sword doesn't go up and down? You got this, Jose.
I'm taking it away.
Good. You are the hero that this place needed.
Zone A lost. The pack is hunting you. Stand strong. I'm calling it. Another hunt will come soon.
That was an easy match for them.
I just saw this teammate's name, the Strip Life. Alright. It's weird how the person who did less than me got their super before me. That's how perks works these days, I guess. I don't know.
I was confused. I was like, iFunny's not working.
Oh, trust me, it's working. I've seen several memes today.
No, it kicked me out.
That is the biggest meme of all. Like honestly, I really wish I knew more of the lore of Destiny to like really like go more in depth on certain things, because I'm just like, I just know the basics. I know what general people know if they've done the content. I'm just like, really wish I knew a little bit more so then I could be like, alright, this is one of the places that should be destroyed if it ever should be. But at the same time, um, on the whole idea of like destroying something like just to get some like space like um able to be used again.
Mhm.
I know they're gonna take away one of the gambits. They've already specified that. But as far as locations, I don't think they would. Cause like as much as they say that it's at like max capacity, it really isn't. Maybe like for their current software that they're using, maybe. But then again, pretty sure Destiny 2 has perhaps better graphics in some areas than, say, the last two Call of Duties that were way over 100 gigabytes.
Yeah.
Like, given all their things were, like, there are multiple things, like, where that space is being used up, unlike this world and all these destinations. So, like, I see that difference. But I don't know, like I don't see how they can go above 100, but Destiny 2 is still below 100 gigabytes. And there's like saying like we're at capacity. Like I heard that like they're like changing IPs, which honestly, what exactly does that mean?
I really don't know.
Because like the first thing I'm thinking for IP is literally just like internet provider, but I'm like that can't be because like I don't think that would change anything. Like I don't, like I've been meaning to look up what that meant for a company, but honestly, it's beyond me right now. So that's why I'm gonna look it up right now. What does an IP mean? In the world of video games, though, IP often stands for intellectual property, and you'll often hear it when a developer or publisher is talking about a brand new original game. It's basically just a legal way of saying, here's a game that we made that nobody else can make because we made it first. If that's the definition, then how does that go with they basically like made an entire new IP or they're getting a new IP? How does that definition fit in what they've been claimed to like be changing to? Is it just like a new content drop or just like a new interface basically? Like what?
It's probably both, if anything.
Maybe. I'm looking at different things and it's saying basically the same thing. Basically like a new God of War, it'd be like a new IP. So I guess that is its definition. But it still doesn't really make sense to me. Not just yet. I don't know. I could hear
Iron
the
Banner.
EMP getting readied up. Things are about to get shaky and robotic. But we'll pull through this together. Together!
No.
They just get booted completely, just like, get out of here.
Victory is yours for the taking.
And, like, there, I must say,
Took the lead.
dude, I shot a
And
hunter so much and
yeah,
he
they
did
did.
2 times with my full magazine, didn't die. Because The microwave saw most likely.
Yeah, no. Remember how they split the game from Warmind and Curse of Osiris?
Yeah.
They split those off into a game, and then there was Shadowkeep, and yeah, it was a good idea to do that because it would have been a large file.
Like, okay, I don't remember where I heard it from, but supposedly the release at the end, like at the start of D2, it should have been base game, Osiris, Warmind, and Forsaken all in one package. Like that's how it was supposed to be, but it would have been overbloated. So they decided not against it.
Oh yeah, that would have been a large game.
It'd been fucking amazing.
Zone A lost. The wolf's howl may be the last thing you hear.
Yeah, what is it? Like, if that was possible, that would have been amazing. And honestly, if they are planning on this fall having something similar to Forsaken's scale with content, due to like the 2 new planets, the new subclasses, which mean all around
The howls are
new
quiet.
stuff,
Return to the fight. Their lead has
that
grown, but
would
they're
be a
still
lot.
within reach.
But
Dude, that guy is shooting so much. I don't think that
captured
gun
Zone
has
A.
that much ammo.
set the sidearm.
Opponent claimed Zone C.
No,
Opponent
the
claimed Zone B.
Valicton.
Yeah, that thing has like 60 bullets, I think.
It's slow firing? Then alright.
It's fast firing.
Is it? Because this guy's just like letting off.
Zone A
Yeah, I
lost.
remember that.
Well, they're all
Being
using
hunted.
it, this team.
Don't let your guard down.
Like before I'm even in complete cover, he's already shooting.
The howls are quiet. Return to the fight.
Wow. Fucking
Huh?
rocket launcher.
Opponent claimed Zone A. Zone C captured.
I just spawned! I literally just spawned and I got hit by a Nova.
Opponent claimed Zone B.
And this is going as well as the other one.
Zone C lost. The wolf's howl may be the last thing you hear.
Like,
Another hunt will come.
like all I'm saying is, if
Opponent claimed Zone B. Opponent claimed Zone C.
all right, okay, I thought about it.
Zone A captured.
If holy shit, okay, I thought someone fucking activated a super in front of me. I'm like, oh no. All right, that's what I was saying. If it more or less of listening to the average player or the
5
people
minutes
who, you know, are like up there, but more of like towards people who actually care about the game for like what it is, I'd say they could, like any company could like make a game that could really become what it could be, whether it be story wise or just anything.
Can't win
Where the
it all.
fuck? Damn, he came out of nowhere.
Maybe a little. I don't know. All I'm saying is, Even the casual person who doesn't know that much lore, doesn't do that many raids.
Oh shit.
You were dropped? Oh, of course you were dropped.
No,
Yeah.
I accidentally left.
Oh, so you think you're the leader now,
No, I was, I was stretching and I
huh? Uh-huh.
fucking was holding down circle and triangle for some reason.
Monkey see, monkey do, what's that? Water. Gotta stay hydrated. I need like loose ends right now. In just everything in the story right now. Like, what is it?
Yeah, there really is.
In the fall expansion, there's supposed to be the big the big three names, which will be Callus once again, Eris, and um the Queen.
Mara.
Yeah, Mara. Which Callus I understand because he is like basically the Cabal Emperor technically. Eris because the darkness, and yes, Mardosov because of like the Awoken and like basically dwelling into like dark magic or something. I don't know, man.
I think, if anything, I feel like if Eris is one of the big names, most likely we're gonna have to save her, because remember, it looks like she gets corrupted,
Yeah, she's getting corrupted.
so it seems like we may save her, and that's why she's involved.
Mm.
Mara, on the other hand, uh, because Callus has known this has been coming, she knew too, and she's tried to prepare for it, and maybe she's gonna come out of basically hiding
Yeah.
and speak about it a little bit more.
Yeah.
Callus, yeah, he's Cabal Emperor. So if he's involved, it's most likely like he's gonna be like, oh, I see the power that they have.
Hmm.
I can help you, but these are powerful foes.
Yeah.
And I guess that's where when everything happens, when the collapse finally happens, and the teamwork of Fallen Cabal and Guardians works out, he's that's why he's gonna show up, because he knows the power that not one faction of troops can take it on.
Yeah. Because we still have one more season to go. This is like the what do you think this is? Like the fifth, sixth week that the season has been out? I think it's the sixth week now.
Uh, well, usually we don't get 100 days on a season.
I believe so.
Uh,
I think it's
was 39 days, about 39 days, so 38.
that would be like 7 weeks or something. Uh, Wait, no. Yeah,
5.
yeah, it is starting the sixth week. Okay, yeah. This is the start of the sixth week because I was like mainly thinking like trials week because that's like that more of a number I could manage. Just like it pops up once a week. So I was like thinking off that. Anyway, the sixth week, 100 days. So that means about how many weeks are in 100 days? 14. Roughly 14 plus. It's like 14 weeks, 2 days. Anyway, quick math. Um, Only math you should ever know. Anyway, just like that right there. 6 week to 14 week. In that timeline, that time span, it could be like, oh, you know those ships that were barely in the solar system that have been taking their sweet ass time getting over here? They could easily like move way closer, like at least
What?
to Titan, you know?
You're gonna have to repeat whatever you just said because you just buzzed and that was it.
Oh, okay. You know the 6 week, like we're on the 6th week. There's 14 weeks in the season.
Hmm.
Yeah, sure there may not be like a thing that like pops up from like now since like the most recent cutscene was like
Iron Banner.
talking to Zavala in the IO bunker and having like the pyramids like approaching the solar system finally since they've been like moving at such a slow pace. Like I wonder what next season is gonna have because it's just like what can possibly be next season? Like what would be the best thing to lead into the
Like the
fall
battles of
expansion?
old.
Like
Go.
what is your favorite ideal like thing opening up there?
Hmm. Hmm. I would say
You captured Zone A. Opponent claimed Zone
because I mean
C.
it's the time between this and the fall. I mean, and the fall one is supposed to be of the collapse.
Zone B captured.
So
Zone
I'm
advantage is
feeling like
yours.
it's gonna be like somebody knowing that they're already coming or something's gonna happen.
Yeah, and I died
So
from fall damage.
so either it's a it's a return to Shadowkeep, like maybe it'll be early and we save Eris Morn before it happens.
Yeah.
Like we find the corruption on her, whatever she has with her, and we get her out of it, and then that's
In
where
the
her
Dark
name comes
Age, we
in
called
to
this
the
fun.
fall because she knows how it is and what the temptation
Zone
of it
B
and all.
lost.
So maybe it could be into that. Maybe it would involve
Zone C
Eris
captured.
in some
You
way.
have the advantage.
Possibly.
Press on. Zone A lost.
Because I really don't see anything else. Because I can't say there's going to be a preparation phase. Like, you can't just prepare and then, oh, something happens. I feel like it's going to have to be something like Eris. Because she, at the end of it, remember, yeah, she got corrupted, so most likely it's going to have to deal with Eris. And if
Well,
it's anything else, I really don't know what it would be. Because there's no other thing to really do.
I'm seeing three potential things. And these three potential things are could
You
be's
captured Zone B.
because
You have the advantage.
you
Press
gotta
on.
think about like where the like main people are in the system, you know.
Okay, what is it?
That's two. Three opponents
Basically,
down.
out of the three, of the main big three for the fall expansion, um, what is it? Martasov will be the first one to know because like she is in the Dream City, which I think is like still out there among the
Yeah,
reef.
I think that's out there.
Yeah, and the reef is supposed to be in like the asteroid belt. So, like if we're thinking about like planetary system wise, that is like next location. Holy shit. And then from
They've
there it'll
fallen further
be
behind your lead.
other people.
Well done.
Next would I think be Callus, and then
Zone B
um
lost.
Eris. But Eris, since she already knows of
Shyness.
like all
All
of
of you
the
together.
all of the
Like iron
temptation,
lords. Two down.
she would know. But since like we're like, guardians, like maybe like we'll like actually embrace the darkness to like go against it. We have to embrace it or something. I don't know. Like maybe they'll like pull off some like cheesy thing like that. It's like if you want to defeat it, you actually have to become it.
Your opponents are gaining. Hit them harder.
I didn't know he was that far into the room. That's why I
He,
threw my
Zone C
suppressor on the door.
lost.
he
You're
just
being
disappeared off
hunted.
my screen.
Don't let your guard down.
Yeah, because remember, what's her name? Ikora. She says she's keeping an eye on Eris, and I mean, at this point, it's got to be some time since
Let
Eris
the
has
wolves
been
rest.
corrupted.
The hunt
Yeah.
is over.
Ever since
'Cause
she's
when was
been in
that?
the
That was
pyramid.
yeah. Because when was that? That was before.
You captured Zone
What's his
A.
name? Same 14.
Yeah.
Opponent claimed
And
Zone C.
some time's gonna have to have passed. So I'm guessing that's how it's gonna be introduced. Like Ikora saying like, "Oh, I haven't heard
Good
from
counter.
her
Now hit them
in
again.
a long
That's
time.
two.
I
Opponent
feel like
claimed
something's
Zone
wrong."
B.
Yeah. Though honestly, if she said like she's gonna like
5
keep
minutes
tabs
remain.
on Eris and then that much time's gonna pass by, I don't know about that, Chief.
They took your lead. Show them that was a mistake.
I couldn't hit the headshot, but I did weaken it a lot.
You did your best, kid.
Are they over there?
Yep, all the way over here.
Alright. Okay. I got suppressed just because he was shooting the shadow shot. It hadn't even hit the ground yet.
Oh my god, dude.
Zone C
I'm
captured.
tired of people
Zone
not popping up on the
advantage is
radar.
yours.
It's the whole fucking crouching shit.
Yeah, no, just
Zone C lost.
like they're barely spawning in, and that's why it doesn't.
Zone B captured. 2 zones are yours.
Okay. I like our teammates' names.
Fuck. It was 1 hard light versus 2 hard lights from a long distance battle.
You're pulling ahead. Zone B lost. You have the advantage. Press on. 3 minutes left.
Oh shit.
Okay, shotgun bitch.
No, hey.
Zone A lost. Zone B captured. You have the advantage. Press on.
Damn, that fucking shit.
That's 2.
Yeah, but before I go into something else, I was gonna say about the whole idea of like, oh, something is gonna like need to be taken away. It's like, okay, with that whole idea,
You together.
redistribute like
iron
what will be
horns.
where,
You are
like the
victorious.
exotic
Your
quest
lead has
wise.
grown, but don't
Yeah.
let up. They won't.
That would be an issue.
That would be an issue.
And then how you were saying that. Man, I am forgetful right now. Oh yeah, how there would be no preparation. I forget.
Yeah.
Do Zavala and Ikora um have any like allegiance with Callus like we do? Like,
No. Not at all.
So do they even like listen to Callus about like what he has basically gone through in the past with the whole collapse? Basically saying
No,
like
I
he
don't
was
really think
there.
I they listen, but I'm guessing like the way they are, they ignore him, but then behind the scenes they're like, okay, like if he's worried about it, maybe we should be worried about it. But then again, Zavala is just he thinks we're ready, that we're always ready,
Yeah.
and really, I've seen no preparation from them whatsoever. Like we can barely even take on the Almighty falling,
Yeah.
and how are we gonna take? How are we gonna take down an invasion of our system?
Yeah.
Like we can't stop a big ass ship in the sky. How do we expect to do this? I mean, I know the fall expansion isn't gonna be like the full invasion, but it's gonna be the introduction of the invasion.
Yeah.
And I mean, when it comes in that fall expansion, I mean, it's gonna be a fight because what were their abilities again? They can
Basically,
basically
um,
cancel us out, right?
yeah, cancel the light. Basically anti-light, just darkness.
Yeah. So I we are not prepared whatsoever. Like maybe well, what we're getting some guns, maybe some more what is it? More of the frame soldiers.
Yeah,
But
probably.
if you remember, I mean, what was it? I remember a drifter saying it takes 100 of those frames to take down a phalanx. How are we gonna expect those?
Bro, it takes 100 of robots to take down one phalanx.
That's what he said. Maybe he's exaggerating, but if he's not, yeah, there's no point in keeping those things around. I think he even said that himself. Like, there's no point of him to keep making them. They're useless.
If 100 robots take to take down a phalanx, what does
Iron
that mean we
batter.
are to a phalanx? 100 phalanxes versus us. Like just think about that for a second. Ah, the brutality. Ah.
What is it?
Your
Like,
mettle will be tested,
we're not gonna get
Guardians.
any
Begin.
preparation from the Vanguard.
Yeah.
Like,
Like
who was it? Ikora and Eris have seen the pyramid. Zavala probably has not, most likely.
I say honestly,
Opponent
if
claimed
we're
Zone A.
to
You captured Zone B.
survive this, which I say
Zone
we're
C
gonna like
captured.
lose
Zone
a lot.
advantage
Like
is
we may actually
yours.
lose places.
We're gonna lose places for sure.
If we ain't gonna lose places, we're definitely gonna lose ground. And as people have said,
You're
it'll
pulling
be
ahead.
like a whole nother thing, like the Cosmodrome, which is in the D1. You know,
Opponent took the lead.
it was Cvise. Honestly, I think we're gonna like lose things like that. Like that's how
The
they're gonna
lead
make
is
it, where it's just
yours.
gonna be like rotating out like our basically like our ground in the system. Like we're gonna constantly be like getting like updates to the things, if anything.
Like, fall expansion, because they said in the fall expansion, right, that we're gonna lose a planet or something.
They didn't say that, but that's what's said to be rumored.
If they are thinking of anything like that, the way I see us
That's
losing it
two.
is by losing like control of the planet, and where we have to go in and like try and take it over again.
Yeah.
Like maybe the darkness is boosting
All
the
of you
strength of
together,
the
like Iron
enemies on those
Lords.
planets.
Vicious.
Like that's what I see happening there.
They've
Thank
fallen
you.
further behind your lead. Well done.
Yeah, because if we lose planets, like actual planets, like they're destroyed, then we're losing quests as well, unless they have that planned out already.
Yeah. Like I feel like we're just gonna lose control, and then it's gonna be changed, like how the moon was changed with the Scarlet Keep, and all of like its surface being broken up, or how the Cosmodrome was Sivaized. Like that's how I think they're gonna do it. If they do
Because
anything else, I'd be surprised.
if anything, first we're gonna lose the moon, lose control of the moon, because they're there already.
Yeah, like they already have a hold there, in a
So
sense.
we're gonna lose the moon for sure. Then what's after that? Maybe Earth?
Nah. There we still have at least one thing to cover, which is the Ron Iron Lord.
Hmm?
You know the Iron Lord,
Zone B
Yeah.
lost.
Rasputin's
Zone A captured.
Oh yeah.
Zone advantage
Seraph.
is yours.
Felwinter.
Yeah. Yeah. Felwinter.
Yeah, so until
You're
that is
lost
wrapped
on.
up, we can't move forward.
So, what was I saying? But yeah.
Together,
So Zavala's
nothing
like
can stop you.
he's hard at it. He's not getting through that we can't handle these things. Like just because you say we can doesn't mean we can. Like
Zone
at this
C
point,
lost.
we're becoming like the Avengers. This is just endgame shit every time with them.
Good shit.
Because we lose something and then we fight back to get it.
Yep. Zavala's just our Nick Fury. Just he doesn't know what to do
And-
and shit.
Like I don't think we can do that with the
flames
collapse.
are lit, and
Like
you
we can't
are
just
prey.
let them take everything and then we expect to come back like nothing.
Yeah.
Like it's not gonna be like the Red War again. This is much worse. This is the Cabal targeted us in the Red War,
Like we're gonna
But-
lose more than just the tower.
but the darkness
Another
is
hunt
going
will come
for
soon.
everything.
Yeah.
Like
Like,
for sure,
honestly-
one of the first things that is gonna be hit by the darkness is the Traveler.
Yeah.
5
Like I wonder
minutes
how
left.
that's gonna be like.
Like I would not be
Opponent claims
surprised
zone
if the
C,
moon
zone A
is just
captured.
obliterated. Like,
Yeah.
because like maybe they're just like they want their secrets of the pyramid that was lost to like become theirs, like to basically get out of our hands. So like
Zone
they're
B
gonna like
captured.
literally just
You
like
have the
destroy it.
advantage. Press on. Zone
It would
A
be cool if they
lost.
did something like that.
Fuck! I got shot. Damn. He released like a shitload of bullets
Opponents are gaining.
in a quick amount
Hit
of
them
time.
harder.
It's like
So
a burst.
Stupid.
What? I had
2 down.
his melee killed me in my super. One
Captured
melee
Zone A.
killed me in my
Zone
super.
advantage is yours. Zone C captured. The fires are lit. Find your prey and end them.
Talk about resilience to anything.
These people gotta stop lagging. I gotta stop lagging from the fucking MP, man. Things need to catch back up with me.
So yeah, if
The hunt has
if we're talking
ended.
about a mid-season before the fall expansion, I'm thinking maybe introductions into like Menagerie,
Opponent claims Zone C.
the Reckoning, and all that.
What do you
Zone
mean
A
exactly there?
captured. Zone B
Because
captured. Zone advantage is yours.
The thing that we have been warned against from Drifter, Callus, Mara,
3 minutes
Eris,
left.
it's here. It's awakened, and full-scale invasion is coming. So maybe, like, once they
Zone A
know, they're like,
lost.
oh shit, hey, there's signs of movement. Like, Icor sent
Zone B
Eris in
lost.
there,
The howl of the
but
wolf is
we've
not
also
the
been
end.
keeping an eye as
Be
well.
vigilant.
It hasn't gone unnoticed to us. So maybe Menage is gonna be like another like introduction, like, oh, okay, like, we need to work, we need to get stronger. Like, y'all are my champion, I need you stronger. For Callus.
Like, we need y'all even stronger.
The hunt has ended.
Like, maybe we could do that. Maybe like another armor set or something for that.
Opponent claimed Zone B.
I've thought of an
Opponent claims Zone C.
alternative plot.
What?
Okay, so Eris has already been
Zone A
corrupted or
captured.
exposed, at least we can say, to
They
the...
took your
Yeah,
lead.
because I mean,
Show them that was
she
a
noticed she was
mistake.
being taken over by it,
And she
and then
just
she did it
fucking
again.
smiled about it. Like, she was like, this power or something like that. Like,
Yeah,
that's
she probably
basically how
saw
she...
that.
Like, she saw
Zone A
perhaps even like
lost.
the potential in the
hunt is
power.
on.
Like,
If
maybe
this is your end,
she'll be, like, since she's a
fight well.
guardian, she'll, like, be able to harness the power
That's 2.
of it, and we'll be able to then channel into the darkness with help of Eris. Like, she'll like be like, hey, you know
She'll
that
be our
pyramid?
guide.
Yeah, like, here's how you unlock it, and that's how we'll be able to get stronger.
The flames have gone cold.
Like, I see that happening.
1 minute remains. Zone C captured.
Sniper.
You captured
Look
Zone
up.
B. Zone advantage is yours.
What?
Opponent claimed Zone A.
He was looking to the side,
The
and I
lead is yours.
fucking was gonna shield bash him. By the time I was even reaching him, fucking shotgun. But yeah, you see what I'm talking about here with, because these guys are the actual guys that are afraid. I mean,
30 seconds.
Callus isn't showing it,
You are in
but
control.
he knows what's
Show
coming. He
them
knows what
what
power
means.
is coming.
Yeah, because he was there in the past, and even the in the trailer, supposedly, well, not the trailer, but the cutscene with Zavala and the IO bunker. He's like, you know, I didn't know you'd be here for the next collapse.
Yeah, like,
Like, honestly, Zavala's probably like, you're Guardian, you're basically our foot soldier. Like, we're not expecting you to be able to like overcome the challenges that Ares, Kepri, and all the other ones went against, like all these like hard bosses, you know, basically gods and shit. Like, he didn't expect us to overcome that. Callus is interested in what we have achieved. So
yeah,
honestly,
like we're promising.
yeah, we're promising like hope for the collapse to not happen again. But I feel like something needs to happen. More needs to be destroyed.
Yeah, like a death, like a major death needs to happen there.
Not even death, dude. Something needs to be destroyed. Like, we're talking like a reef destroyed due to the dreadnought. We're talking about an entire area being just
I
redone,
mean,
like
yeah.
reshaped. You know, like
Was the
just
dreadnought ever really taken down?
I think it blew up.
Hmm.
Wait, no. It's just laying there because even you saw it at the end of D2 when the Traveler's light went out. It just went past the dreadnought, past everything out there, and then eventually it hit the darkness ships.
Yeah, if you think about it, I mean, because Taken and Hive for sure are gonna work together. I mean,
Yeah,
what was it? Taken were made because of the Hive.
yeah.
So they're gonna work together, and if they see this force of power coming through and they know they could like, because I'm
Gain
pretty sure
from
the
it.
darkness I'm pretty sure the darkness is the source of the power used to make the Taken.
Per
I'm feeling like that probably is.
perhaps.
So that's where they'll team up and they're like, hey, we have the dreadnought here. Like, use it, take it, use your powers, enhance it.
It'd be crazy to have another dreadnought just white mass explosion upon the system
Because
again.
what did the dreadnought do? Take out a huge fleet? It had
Yeah,
the potential to take out the reef.
I'm pretty sure it. I'm pretty sure it did take out the reef alongside the fleet because that was in the reef's area, basically.
So I'm seeing like, I don't know, because where I'm going, I mean, what? How long did it take us to take down the dreadnought because of the Taken King, the Vorix? I
Are you talking
I
about
don't
like
want it to
year
be
wise or like actual?
like time, like just an estimate time. Like if you're looking at it, I mean, it took us some time to take out the dreadnought.
A few months of preparation, I'd say.
Well, I mean, if this is gonna be enhanced and there's stronger enemies, and this thing like they know what we did before to take down the dreadnought,
Yeah.
so there's no easy way going about it.
All I'm saying is
Iron
after this
Banner.
season, after most likely next season, if the Fallen and the Cabal don't join us and leave the Vex and the Hive alone to do their own business, we're gonna have some problems.
Because
I want this alliance to join together finally, and for us to embrace the darkness, most likely through Eris, learning about it.
because what Nessus is practically controlled by Vex.
Yeah,
Victory is yours for the
that is
taking.
the next place after Mercury, basically.
So I mean, Vex can easily take that back once we're
Opponent claims
concerned with the
Zone A. You
darkness.
captured Zone C.
And Hive, I mean, they're on the moon, and that's where their darkness is, so they're gonna get a power up
That's two.
for damn sure.
You're pulling ahead. Opponent claimed Zone B.
I don't
Zone
know.
A captured.
There's a
Two
lot of
zones
things
are
that need to be
yours.
settled. Like a lot of things need to be
Zone
settled.
C lost.
So many
In the
things that need to be
story,
settled.
in the story,
Zone B
preparation,
captured.
I mean,
You have the
strength
advantage.
needs to be
Press
picked up.
on.
Title wise.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Guardian wise and like in game wise. Like we
Okay.
can't just go in like, oh hey, we're this strong right now, we can take it down, no problem. Like maybe that's where the ability, well, the cancellation of our light comes from.
You captured Zone
Maybe
C. You are in control.
it's
Show
taken
them they
away.
don't
Like
need
maybe we lose
this.
half of it or something. I don't know. Like I don't know how that's gonna work
Yeah, so we'll have
with,
to find another source of power to basically fill that void.
and that's where Callus and the Drifter come in.
Uh,
Like, hey,
like,
you're my champion. We believe in you, but right
Another
now
route will
you
come
can't do
soon.
nothing. But we do have a way you
Zone
can
C
fight back.
captured.
Fight fire with fire.
Opponent claimed Zone A. Opponent claimed Zone B.
haha.
Zone A captured. Zone advantage is yours. Zone C lost.
Honestly, I'm expecting like some new badass looking armor.
Like honestly, they better finally give us the dark armor that we need.
Yeah,
Zone B
that's what we're
captured.
really gonna need
Zone
there.
advantage is
We're
yours.
gonna need armor or something to embrace the darkness for us. Because what was they said there was gonna be subclasses, potential subclasses.
They have to come in. It's been rumored for so long. Jesus Christ, man.
Zone C
I swear, a
captured.
Titan
I
cannot
guess
survive
the
warp
hunt is
shit.
on. A bigger lead, but now your enemy is complacency.
Honestly, before we move on with like the topics, like I want to just mention like the whole Guardian
That shut
strength
them
as a
down.
whole. Like
The howls are quiet. Return to the fight.
There's
I
a whole
feel
bunch.
like the only reason why people say like Titans are too strong
Zone
is
C
honest because of
captured.
One-Eyed Mask,
Opponent
and
claims Zone
literally they
A.
just see us like easily killing stuff in PvE, such as small enemies and then like the second-rate enemies like captains, like in One Punch. But that's because that's literally our strong suit. That's where we're catered to.
2 down.
Even though
Hmm.
they could literally do the same thing, but they could
Yep.
like use any exotic armor. And
Zone B
honestly, I think it's
captured.
just
2
a hate.
zones are
And be better.
yours.
Exactly, I think it's literally just a hate on Titans now. And I don't know where this whole thing of like Titans are just crayon eaters came from. Like I don't know where that insult came from.
2 down.
I'm
Okay.
guessing it's because we're brutes and they're thinking of the stereotypical brute. Wait, but
That shut them
I don't
down.
know, it just
5
doesn't make
minutes remain.
sense.
Zone C lost. You captured Zone A. Zone advantage is yours.
I mean, if anything, we're stubborn. I mean, look at Zavala. He's stubborn as shit. Ikora, when Red War happened, she gave up on life.
She gave up on so
And
much and then she lost Kate, her friend.
no, in the Red War.
Oh yeah, I know, but you know, like after that, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Like she gave up and then she lost Kate, her friend. Like you know
She
what that did to her?
Yeah. She gave up on life, was ready to die, was scared to die, but she was just gonna be like, this is my last life, I don't want to lose it, but I mean, I can't do anything about it. So, there's that for the warlocks. And then, hunters, Cade got stuck in a teleporter.
It's like, oh, there you go, you fucking idiot.
What the fuck?
Where the fuck are we being shot from?
What?
I
Dude,
couldn't
I
even see.
stopped in place. I couldn't move. And then I couldn't pull my weapons out.
You know what I was telling you about that if our shields are shot too
You're
much,
on the edge
we
of
get
victory.
stunned? That's what I'm
Annihilate
talking
them.
about.
I mean, I understand the guns, but moving, come on. I stood still.
You become stuck.
3 minutes left.
Just like that.
That's dumb.
Zone B lost. You cut their momentum. Keep pushing. Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours. A stirring victory.
Oh yeah. Since supposedly in the recent cutscene as well, um, Zavala's finally meeting eye and to eye with Rasputin.
Yeah.
I hope that means some indication of, or we're gonna have to like try and get ready for the next collapse, because if Rasputin knows that the darkness is coming, like it's in the solar system, Zavala needs to be like, oh wait, hold up, we need to get prepared, like now.
Like, there's no for him saying because, yeah, Rasputin already knows. It's on his map. He knows it's there.
And that leads me to my next thing. Honestly, even though it would literally have no significant help, it would be significant to the storyline, which
Yeah.
would be next up. We know Callus is on our side. He's our boy, you know.
Yeah.
Eris, she's probably gonna be our gateway to the darkness. Marasov, she's the queen. She is also the sister of Uldren.
Yeah.
If next season they basically they basically be like, Marasov comes in basically like saying like, hey, we gotta prepare for this, or we're gonna have another collapse, destruction, whatnot. We need to find Uldren, even though she already knows where he is.
Yeah.
They need to bring him in and basically teach him the way of being the Vanguard Guardian. You know, basically fit his role finally, since he's just been drifting about in the streets of down there.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I mean, he has no memory whatsoever.
exactly. So, like, we need to just get him in the picture. If we could get him in the picture, that would honestly make sense of why Marasov will come back in. Besides, of like, oh, this stuff is happening, we gotta prepare. It'll also be like, so, I disappeared, right? Yeah. Well, I kind of know where Aldrin is, and I kind of been like keeping an eye on him. So then everyone's gonna be like, oh, where is he? you know, like I feel like it could easily go that path, but also Mara, since she was part of the Reef, she knew a Fallen, Varix.
Yeah.
That would also be a tie-in of, the alliance that I've been talking about of Fallen and Cabal. There you go. We joined forces through them.
Yeah. That will happen most likely, because
It could
I mean,
happen.
Varix was at
It's
her
a
side.
Yeah. What is it? Varix the Loyal or something like that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Something like that.
I think that's what it is. It's been a while since I've seen it, but like that's what it is. He was by her side, Emperor Callus of the Cabal. If that doesn't say that they're gonna finally be our our alliance, Rasputin's finally gonna join with Zavala, even though he's a fucking ass. He's gonna finally listen to Zavala just like he's been listening to Anna Bray.
Mm.
And then Eris is gonna be our keyway to more power when we have no light or a weakened light. She's gonna be
Mhm.
our gateway into more power. That's how I see it.
Like, what is it? Let's see here. Eris gathers information.
Hmm.
Mara is the key to allies.
Hmm.
Callus, power?
Past
I mean,
like the secrets, maybe of like saying how they once beat the darkness.
Yeah, that could be, because I mean, yeah, he was around, so that could be a way that to introduce like this is what you can do, and then I mean, we're his champions. He's been watching us this entire time, so maybe he's got weapons, like an exotic weapon or something like that, and, or just weapons in general, armor that could stand against it in some way,
Mm-hmm.
like because he's known this entire time. He just hasn't been standing around. I mean, of course, the whole thing is him sitting on his throne, but he hasn't just been lying around. He's probably been developing things without anybody knowing.
Yeah. Like, here's my next thing. What was the meaning of opulence? The season of opulence. It was
He's
for
an
Callus
opulence.
to challenge us to basically prove ourselves of like
Iron
we
Banner.
can do this already. That to me that's what opulence was for.
Yeah, opulence was that, like, hey, I've been noticing you. I
Yeah.
really want to put you to the test to see.
Yeah, it was for us to prove ourselves and
He's
to
like, I'm not
basically
expecting,
then gift us for what we have accomplished.
I'm not expecting you to be like at the level to where it's not that much of a problem.
Hmm.
This is like, I'm the gatekeeper here.
Yeah.
Young
Those
bulls and
two
iron
lines,
lords to battle.
honestly, that's what I see opulence being. Then Shadowkeep, Season of the Undying, gateway
You
to the
captured Zone
start of
A.
the
Opponent
darkness,
claims Zone C.
gateway to Eris and her entrance into the darkness, and I think
Opponent
weakening the
claimed Zone B.
Vex question mark due to like the whole Vex offensive stuff, and
Yeah.
then season of what was the next one? Season of the most recent one.
Most recent one?
You
Yeah.
captured Zone C. Zone advantage is yours.
The winter
Zone A
one.
lost.
Mm, don't know. I don't know.
I'm drawing a blank here. Um,
Zone A captured. You have the advantage. Press
I
on.
don't know, whatever it's called. Just Season of the Sundial.
No, yeah, let's just call it that.
Zone C lost.
Yeah, honestly, that was to get our boy Saint
You're
14
cutting
back.
off badly.
All right, how's it going? How's it going?
Sounds good right now.
All right, Season of the Sundial. Honestly, to get our boy Saint 14 back, an ally that we could trust. You know.
Yeah, I was about to say something about that. Sundial, we were able to go back in time to save
To
him.
that thing that we talked about maybe a month ago, where if we did do that, the collapse happened before we were found by Ghost. So how exactly would we experience that?
That what? And you had cut off in that part.
Shit. Uh, how we were said about a month
You
ago,
captured Zone
where
B.
we,
You
if
have the
even if we
advantage.
did do
Press
that,
on.
how would we experience that? Because the last collapse happened before Ghost even found us.
That is true. Uh, who was around during the collapse?
The
Wasn't
Vanguard,
Saladin?
Saladin, Shax.
Yeah, you're cutting off every now and then now.
God damn it.
But yeah, I heard that part. Yeah, Saladin was around.
Yeah,
Vanguard.
the main people at the tower.
Yeah. Maybe we can get. Would Saladin still have his ghost?
Huh? Who?
Because maybe we could use Saladin Or just and didn't Drifter say he was there?
Pretty sure he knew about it, but he avoided it.
So it has to be somebody that was in it.
Like, I don't know when the Iron Lords were taken down by Siva, or basically the bad version of Rasputin. I don't know when that happened.
I think the Iron Lords, yeah, they were. I think they were after the collapse, like after everything happened and they disappeared.
So the
And there
Iron
was no
Lords
law.
were
Zone
there.
C captured. Ah, yes. The hunt is on.
I don't think they were there during the war.
So they disappeared before the war.
No, they appeared, I think, after the war. I think they appeared after the collapse happened, after they were taken down.
Hmm.
Another hunt
We need
will come
somebody.
soon.
Maybe Callus has a ghost or something? I don't know.
When do you
5
think
minutes
the
Opponent claimed Zone C.
when do you think Eris's group died?
Zone A captured.
Like that was basically when we were coming up, right?
Yeah.
Opponent claimed
When
Zone
her
B.
group went out?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I-
that was...
I don't think it was that far before we got resurrected.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. It was like probably the start of our resurrection. That's what I'm saying. It has to be someone who was in the war to experience it.
Honestly, it's just
Like-
the main ones. Like all the side characters, I have no clue.
Zone C captured. Zone advantage.
I'm not
is
well
Maybe.
in
yours.
depth with their timeline into the story.
Yeah. It has to be
You're a
Callus.
strong one.
Maybe he had kept some ghosts from Guardians or something.
Three minutes. Watching your moves. Zone B captured. Everything is yours. Relish this time.
Yeah, maybe he's like, hey, I got these ghosts here, you know. You could use this if you can. And I think, like,
The
and he'll
lead
be
is
like,
yours.
oh, I heard something of, like, some sort of time machine they could use. He's like, how about you use that? Use
The
this
flames
here
have gone
for that.
cold. Your opponent pulled ahead.
And that's
Okay,
where...
I just thought of something.
What?
Okay, I know Exos forget,
Opponent claimed
but
Zone A.
do all Guardians forget when they get basically reset?
Yes.
Zone C
So
captured.
Zavala, every time he died, did he get reset?
No, not every time you die.
But
It's
just
every
like-
time you, well, when you were resurrected, from when your ghost brings you back to life, like your resurrection, you don't remember anything of your past life.
What if we were there in the collapse? What if we
Maybe.
weren't just recently actually brought back to life? Maybe that's why Ghost was in
Opponent
such a
claimed
panic,
Zone
because
B.
like we were there during the collapse. We were there on the in the
You
Cosmodrome
captured
when
Zone A.
everything
Zone
happened.
advantage is yours. Zone C lost.
And that's why we died. Like we were trying, we were one of those who prevented lots of deaths or something.
Yeah. But
Yeah, I know what you mean there.
we just weren't like high there in the ranks, so like Zavala
Like maybe we
didn't
were a
know of
guard or
us.
something.
Yeah.
1 minute
I don't
remains.
know, like there's just so many like ideas, but until someone is like, oh, this is like the true like lore behind you being a guardian, I will still be in the unknown.
Yeah.
You captured Zone C. You have the advantage. Press on. They got the better of you.
There's a lot of ways to introduce it, but the connection's got to be made.
All I'm saying is we already have Callus, we already have Eris. All we need is Marasov to finally come back in after the separation from Forsaken to now. She needs to be in the summer um expansion. Not
Mm-hmm.
expansion, but update, you know. Season pass. Season. Yeah, just season. Yeah, she needs to be in the summer season if she is to be of the big three. Because honestly, if even if they say that it's gonna be like Forsaken-esque, like scale of an expansion wise, I don't want them spending some time explaining how Mara sort of like is reintroduced. Like, no, put that into this next season. Just give that little excerpt of just like, hey, we need preparation. We need Marasov to finally come back. We need to find her. We need to bring back the Hunter Vanguard finally. We need this. Like we need as much help as we can possibly get before everything goes to hell. Just so many possible good directions that we have said so far, but I doubt either of them will be picked. And even if they do, I still won't be happy with them. Because simply put, it should have happened a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I remember now. It wasn't base game to Forsaken. It was base game of D1 to the Taken King. That was supposed to be all in one package. Base game, Dark Below, House of Wolves, and the Taken King. That was all supposed to be a one package, one big kaboom. But since they had to basically redo the whole base game of D1 because of people leaving the company and whatnot due to who knows what really still. I think people know now, but I don't
What?
really.
Activision and Bungie?
No, back in D1 when like the writer left or something.
Uh,
Like back when all that stuff happened, when D1 was still in production and it was like a year before release, so they had to like redo the script and whatnot. So that's why it like changed completely from what it was supposed to be. Honestly, if with that amount of time they were able to do the do everything else plus Taken King all in one package, that would have been an amazing start for Destiny. Fantastic. And with all the resources they had at that time, honestly, then would have came Rise of Iron and who knows what else with D1 included. And it would have been ginormous by this size. It would have had a whole different storyline, I'm pretty sure, at this point if the writer and who else left at that time. but taken away from story, taken away from characters,
Iron Banner.
we gotta go to the whole idea of storage space. I see right now Destiny is like 96 gigabytes, I think. Right? It's about that
The
big.
Iron Banner held high. Stay focused.
Destiny 2. Yes?
Yeah. Okay.
96, about 97.
2 down. You captured
Jesus
Zone
Christ,
C.
it's just a grenade
3
war over here.
down. Opponent claimed Zone B.
Yeah, so
Opponent claimed
96
Zone
gigabytes.
A.
I don't know what people are saying, like it's gonna be like a whole like people who have like the standard uh systems, basically 500 gigabytes. That's all like taking up like their entire thing. Like no, it ain't. Like y'all could keep on expanding that. We don't care. Like I know it doesn't put a dent into storage space when it comes to PC and stuff, but
Zone B
like
captured. 2 zones are
y'all can
yours.
bring that up. I don't think anyone minds. Make that as big as you want.
For quality, I don't mind.
Like honestly, like there's plenty of stands out here who would like pay money to keep the game supported even during development
Zone
years.
B lost.
Like if they just like take an extra year off just to like just redo many stuff, I'd be okay with that. Like sure things would be drier than a motherfucker, but like if you're gonna bring out something like fucking groundbreaking, go on, lad. Go on.
We got a lagger on our team.
I think that's me.
No, it was a warlock.
Yeah. Just that. Like it's not taking as up as much space as people claim it is.
Careful, he has a shotgun.
He ran out, he shot you twice. That's the warlock. There was 2 warlocks. Oh, actually
No,
that was a
that's
hunter. Yeah. Anyway, it's just like if y'all give the quality, I don't mind. I don't mind the wait. The people who talk shit nonstop, they'll just be complaining nonstop. Shit, they'll be complaining even after the good shit comes in. After all that wait.
Ah, shit, I'm killed. Oh, wait. No!
You've lost the lead.
Shotguns, dude! Come on! Drop them already! Trying to handle 3 people.
Zone A captured. Zone advantage is yours. Zone A lost.
I swear, if they use my Thunder Crash,
I can't hit any melees. Not even just regular punches. What the hell?
dude, they use my fucking Thunder Crash. Oh
Your
my
small
god,
lead
dude.
has become something more. Don't let them
So
continue.
stupid. Chaperone bitch, dude.
Zone C lost.
There's three
The
of them.
howl of the wolf is not the end.
Yeah.
Be vigilant.
So stupid. Like I'm guessing like my super since it's that charge up time, I like bump my cheeks against the fucking against like the ceiling and then
5
it
minutes
counted it as
remaining.
activating it or something.
The hunt
I don't
has
know.
ended.
All I know is that needs to be fixed. I made a body fly.
Zone A captured. Opponent claimed Zone C. Opponent claimed Zone B.
This guy is pissing me off. Just crouch, sidearm, shotgun, come on.
Good counter. Now hit them again.
Bro.
You're going down with me.
He did indeed.
Hard fought, but no victory today.
I feel bad because that should have killed me. He hit me with the super,
Yeah, but you
and
just went
instead of
flying.
yeah, I just got sent flying.
Right there, you were just like crying as you went flying off because you were like, I feel your pain, buddy. I feel your pain.
It shouldn't have gone like this.
We all know this.
I'll be back. Hello?
Yeah.
Dude, I woke up, went to class. I didn't even want to show up for class, and then I was like, ah, fucking hell. And then I started hearing the teacher talking. She's like, her voice still isn't there, but she's like, click yes if y'all are fine with getting a video lesson. No if y'all want to stay here and I'll teach the lesson to you. And, well, yeah, video lesson 1. I was like, alright, then there was no point in me waking up.
Iron Banner. Whose fighting spirit will survive the day? Show me.
I really don't like this map.
I like this map.
I don't.
Opponent claimed Zone A. Opponent claimed Zone B. Zone C captured.
Randy's, okay.
Seriously? Oh, that's why I gave him overshield. I was wondering. I was like, hold up, that hunter got an overshield. But I'm like, oh, okay, it's defender melee that killed me.
That's 2.
So it makes sense.
Zone A captured. You have the
Jesus.
advantage. Press on. Zone C lost. This is the moment Iron Lords live for. This isn't over until
Bro,
Shaq
can I
sings, and
get a
he's
1v1
very
here,
shy.
please?
Yeah, they're all on B.
Zone A lost. The howl of the wolf is not the end. Be vigilant.
What's wrong, Eminem? Is it time? It is. And do you gotta leave, Josh?
Let the
I
wolves
don't know.
rest. The hunt is over.
What the fuck
You
was
captured
that?
Zone B. Opponent claimed Zone A.
That lunge! What was that?
Opponent claimed Zone C.
Dude, he's some shit if you can knock a fucking Thunder Crash out of his super with a suppressor grenade in
You
the air.
captured Zone A. Zone advantage is yours.
Like, I'd be feeling terrible, but I mean, shit.
It'd be fucking amazing at the same time.
Yeah. Where did that guy come from? What the fuck?
He's always been here.
Zone B lost. You captured Zone C. Zone advantage is yours. You're closing the gap. Hammer them. Zone A lost.
That flinch.
You captured
Come
Zone
on.
B. Zone advantage is yours. Light versus light.
Okay.
Shaxx must envy your strength.
That is some distance.
It ain't no social distancing.
No, this was like across the map with a pulse rifle.
Yeah, I know.
Distance.
Yeah, I saw that. That's what he was shooting me with.
Okay. Thank you.
Your persistence serves you well. Fight on.
You see, that dude activated his super. I know it activated that ball. He's still gonna have it when he
Off again.
revives. My fucking god.
Zone B lost. 5 minutes remain.
Seriously? Fucking
Zone A
god.
captured.
I threw it at the
2
ground so it could
zones are
ricochet.
yours. You've
And
lost
it went
the lead.
straight up.
You're pulling ahead. Zone C lost. You strike as one. Zone C captured. Zone advantage is yours. A powerful statement.
No!
I
We showed up too late. They surrounded you with
know.
barriers.
I know.
Relish this time.
I was locked in there. That was my boxing ring, man, and I was winning.
They've fallen further behind your lead. Well done.
What
The
the?
howls are
That
quiet.
guy,
Return to the fight.
just Jesus. He was going everywhere, and he
You
was a
captured Zone
Titan.
B.
Jesus.
Opponent claimed Zone A. Opponent claimed Zone C. 3 minutes left.
Damn it. As soon as I was gonna capture it, comes and kills me with the super.
Zone
Don't
B
matter,
lost.
they're gonna
The
lose.
howl of the wolf is not the end. Be vigilant. Your victory is secured.
Bro, if that victory sign didn't pop up, I could have killed him. Like, god damn, I just like disable my view.
Tomorrow's Thursday, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Like, I'm guessing my teachers are starting to get tired of doing this online Zoom shit. Cause like, now they're just like,
Hey, buddy.
60% of the time they're just canceling class. Like, bye guys.
Shit, I honestly wish that was like it is with philosophy. It's like, oh, bye guys. Like, I honestly wish it was less talking, more of just like, Just read this, do these questions. If it could just literally be the homework, I'd be so happy.
Like, I can't do what they're doing right now. What they're doing is going through the PowerPoint and they're just talking. They try to write, but it's all like, I mean, they're using a
Gibberish.
computer to write.
Yeah.
So it's just all screwed up, and I'm just sitting there like, what did you say? What are you writing?
Yeah, mine is just typing on a Word document, like expanding upon what they already uh, typed out. So like it's easy, but like you actually have to like pay attention. You got some tacos there?
Nah,
Sounds like a taco.
it's candy.
Is it a taco of candy?
What? After this, you want to play some Gen Z
Sure, I guess.
or Minecraft?
I know. I'll think about it.
Did you enter stream?
If it didn't, then I don't know. Let me see. No, it's still there. I thought it might have cut off when it was all like, it's a weak connection. Oh, it's still there. Even then, we talked about what could be.
Yeah.
The only thing that wasn't really said is what has happened and the what we think about hunters and warlocks. But I think we could both agree that they're just bitches that are gifted beyond titans, and for some reason titans keep on getting nerfed for no apparent reason. I will die on this hill. Yep.
I'm out of snacks.
Oh no.
Time to eat that box of Cheez-Its.
You what, mate?
Shit.
Huh.
Right.
I don't know about you, but I got a error code.
Huh?
I got an
What
error
the
code.
fuck? Yeah, Jesus, everybody got kicked. Besides me and this one guy.
Well, I'll be right back.